Today I'll show you a vegan substitute for fried chicken with using oyster mushrooms. Now don't forget to click the link at the bottom and make sure you subscribe to my channel so anytime I drop any new recipes, you'll be first to know. So to get started, this will need oyster mushrooms. You're going to need vegan buttermilk. Now, I made mine from scratch, but that's a whole nother YouTube. But if you wanted to also go in the store, you can get vegan buttermilk. You're going to need spelt flour, paprika, garlic powder, Himalayan sea salt, grapeseed oil, onion powder, cayenne, ground cumin, and vegan breadcrumbs. Now, these are the actual spices that I use. Of course, you can change it up or you can add other things if you wanted to, but these are my go-to spices I usually use. So with those oyster mushrooms, once you have your vegan buttermilk, you want to go ahead and get a bowl, put the vegan buttermilk into a bowl, and then you want to put your oyster mushrooms in there. And you kind of just want to soak it for around like 10 minutes just to make sure that it's really soaked thoroughly. Then you'll have in another bowl your spelt flour. You want to go ahead and add about a cup of your spelt flour in, and then you want to go ahead and add all of your spices. So you're going to go ahead, if you're going to follow the exact recipe of me, you're going to go ahead and add your paprika, your garlic powder, your Himalayan sea salt. You want to go ahead and add your onion powder, your cayenne, and your ground cumin. Once you added all those, you want to go ahead and just kind of mix it around so you're making sure that the spices and the actual spelt flour itself are just mixed in really good. Once you've had your oyster mushrooms soaking for around your 10 minutes, you're going to grab the oyster mushroom out of the first bowl, and then you're going to go ahead and put it into the spelt flour mixed with your spices. After you put it into the spelt flour mixed with the spices, then you're going to go ahead and actually dip into your breadcrumbs also. And this is why I like to keep my breadcrumbs in like a Ziploc bag, because I like to shake it around so it can really grab onto the actual oyster mushrooms itself. So once you have that, you're going to make sure that you have your grapeseed oil on your stove, and you want to just make sure that it's about to a frying temperature. You can go ahead and like maybe put some of the spelt flour, like sprinkle it inside of the grapeseed oil just to see if you get a little sizzle, so then you'll know it's ready. Then you're going to go ahead and put the oyster mushroom with the breading, and you're going to submerge it into the oil. It takes, very little time for it to go ahead and brown. You just go back and forth. So now that you've had your oyster mushroom submerged into your grapeseed oil, and that is actually deep frying for you. Once your oyster mushroom has done deep frying, you want to go ahead and grab it out of your grapeseed oil. And you can put it on a rack where the excess oil can drop off, or you can put like maybe a paper towel down the side of a bowl. You just want to make sure that the oil is actually off. And here we go, guys. This is the finished product. This is the actual vegan fried chicken using oyster mushrooms.